Alright, good morning everyone. So today is Tuesday, marks another trading day of the week. So previously I analyzed this pen as 100, which we were also looking at trading opportunities, and I really think I can see the setup cooking already. So we are just going to look for trading opportunities to capitalize on the move. But before we do that, let's go through the analysis one more time before we go for the entry on NAS 100. So NAS 100, we are starting from the monthly time frame. So I have my monthly upper zone here, monthly midway zone, and my monthly lower zone. And on the monthly time frame, we see a bullish market, a series of higher high, higher low, new higher high, higher low. You should be expecting another higher high before the higher low comes in, then continues in that manner. But before the market does that, let's look for opportunities to take the buy from here all the way into the higher high, all the way to the higher high, all the way to the higher high. So here we okay, let's move this. Okay, so here we are on the weekly. I have my weekly upper zone here, my weekly lower zone, and on the weekly time frame, like we saw on the monthly, we are in an uptrend. So we are just see the exact same structure on the weekly. But let's go to the daily and explain it better. Let's go to the daily and explain it better. So here we are on the daily time frame, and yeah, the daily will explain it better. So previously when I did this analysis a couple of days ago or weeks, we were looking at a bearish market on the daily time frame. This was the bearish market, a lower low, lower high, a new low, a new high, and we are seeing the drop. So what we were waiting for at that time is for price to break out of this zone, this zone, this lower high. If price was able to break out of the lower high, then you'll be looking for buying opportunities all the way to the upside. And if you watch closely, a couple of candles here are broken that zone. So that is why we are going to be looking for buying opportunities on NAS 100 all the way to the upside. That is why we are going to be looking for buying opportunities on NAS 100 all the way to the upside. So here we are on the 4 hour, and like I said earlier, we are going to be looking for buying opportunities. So here is the buy on NAS 100. So after price broke out of the 4 hour zone, created a new high, a low, we could see the high, we could see the low again. So we could see price going to the upside. So we are going to be taking the buy from here because of this bullish engulfing candlestick from the 4 hour. We are going to buy NAS 100 from here, targeting the weekly upper zone over here. Targeting the weekly upper zone over here. So that's basically what we are going to be doing on NAS 100. So NAS 100 over here, we are buying NAS 100 right now. Buy NAS 100 now. Buy NAS 100 now. We are buying NAS 100 now. So our first take profit will be here. Let me change the color. Yeah. So here will be our first take profit, and our second take profit will be over here. And if you are in the WhatsApp community, you know that we are already in a NAS 100 trade, which is floating in profit already. We took that trade last week. And we are already floating in profit. So this is just adding to the list. So this will be the first buy on NAS 100. This will be the buy on NAS 100. And if you want to join a Telegram community, the link will be in the description. You can click on it and join right away. If you want to join the Telegram community, the link will be in the description. It's completely free. No one will charge you a dime to join the community. So you can join right now. So let me also send the signal to the community, then we continue with the analysis. Okay. Okay, so I just send a signal to the community, and that will be it on last 100. So let's move on to the next pair on the list. I'm trying to see which pair we are going to analyze. Okay, so yeah, so now if this was the last 100 trade we took, yeah, this was the last 100 trade we took. We are almost at our take profit level, just a couple of pips away. This was a very good trade. A lot of people enjoyed this trade, so this was actually a very good trade. So yeah, that's it. Let's just add one more pair because I can't really see anything on the rest of the pairs. The pairs that will give us trade opportunities, we are already in those trades already. So let's look at this pair, which is USDCHF. USDCHF. So on USDCHF, have the monthly upper zone here, monthly midway zone, another midway zone, and the monthly lower zone, and the monthly lower zone. The monthly lower zone. So let's go over to the weekly. Let's go over to the weekly and see what the weekly is also doing before we go to the other time frames and discuss what is there. So On the weekly time frame, I have my weekly upper zone here, my weekly midway zone, and my weekly lower zone. So on the weekly time frame, we could all see that price is definitely in a downtrend. Price is definitely in a downtrend. So I'm just going to be looking for selling opportunities on USDCHF on USDCHF. And if you watch closely on USDCHF, price has broken the monthly midway zone, the monthly midway support zone. Price has broken that zone, dropping to the downside. But we know that anytime price breaks out of a zone, it has to come back for a retest before we look for selling opportunities on that particular pair. So since we've seen that price on USDCHF has broken the zone, we are just going to be looking for selling opportunities all the way to, we are just going to wait for the retest to happen, then we get selling opportunities all the way to the downside on USDCHF. Okay, so let's go to the daily and prepare for that opportunity on USDCHF. So here we are on the daily, and there's nothing to talk about on the daily time frame. So let's go to the 4 hour. Yeah, so this is it on the 4 hour. The 4 hour time frame. Have my 4 hour upper zone here, a 4 hour lower zone, a 4 hour upper zone, a 4 hour lower zone. So if you watch closely on the 4 hour, price on the 4 hour is in a bullish trend, but the overall trend is bearish. But price on the 4 hour is bullish. So here is the bullish structure: a higher high, higher low, a new high, a new low, an equal high, an equal low, an equal high. The price drop all the way to this side. We are seeing this was actually a support. So as price tap into it, we are seeing a buying pressure coming in. So would the buy pressure be able to push price all the way to the monthly time frame before the drops happen? Don't know, but we are certain about that. So for me right now, I'm seeing a buying opportunity on USDCHF. Even though we haven't got any trade opportunity on the other pairs, we just have to wait. We just have to wait on USDCHF. Sorry, on the other pairs for them to create opportunities. We don't have to just go around jumping on pairs. You have to just go around jumping on pairs. So over here on USDCHF, we are just going to wait for price to come into our zone. We wait for a candle confirmation, then we sell on USDCHF all the way to the weekly lower zone over here. We wait for a candle confirmation, then we sell all the way to this zone on USDCHF. So this will be the analysis on today's pairs. I've already given one setup which is NAS 100, so you are pretty good on that. And if you are in this lover, you know that NAS 100, just like it, that trade can give us massive wins, massive wins. So once again, if you haven't joined the Telegram channel, the link will be in the description. You can just click on it, join the free Telegram community. So anytime there's any quality setup or I have any quality setup, I'll just drop it for all of us to trade together and make money. So that's it on. And also one more thing is, if you want to join the mentorship, my mentorship program, my contact will also be in the description. So you can just pick it and contact me straight ahead. So I add you to the mentorship program. So yeah, that's it on today's analysis, and peace out.